Hello and welcome to Bell Curve Gaming. Today I'm bringing you a Whimsicott deck as requested from Maxwell Hoffman and Devon Sawker. Now, Devon did request to partner him with the Porygon Z, and I've seen that quite a bit, and it's a really powerful deck. But I decided to do something a little bit different with this deck. So I've decided to partner this Whimsicott with Tapu Lele, because Tapu Lele here, if you put a Fairy Charm tool card onto the Tapu Lele, it confuses your opponent. I'm playing a little bit of a game here of not only making your opponent have to flip the coin once to attack with this confusion, but then flip it again with the Fluffy Cotton ability to be able to land an attack on the Whimsicott. And I thought that would be quite a lot of fun to pull off. And look, the games that I did actually pull this off in, the opponent just pulled straight away. So, you know, an example like this. We're going all out. We're going all out to try and stop your shenanigans. That's what we're going to do here. I'm going to go another Fire Energy onto you. That's fine. We're going to change your clothes. This one back. That's fine by me. We're going to attach it down to confuse you. Then we're going to change of clothes, this one back. And then we're going to... So I'm not going to include those kinds of matches in this video, and the full combination here of the Tapu Lele to confuse our opponents with the Charm ability, with the Magearna with the change clothes to be able to pull that off and redo it all the time. That combination is really good when you play, you know, tag team Pokemon or higher HP Pokemon, because it allows us to confuse our opponent's Pokemon, causes that double coin flip while we're building up our Energy Blow attack for 1 Fairy Energy, 10 base damage, but 30 extra damage times the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon. Now, this is often comboed with the Porygon Z because it allows you to attach as many special energies to the Whimsicott as you can and really blow up your opponent's Pokemon very quickly. Good combination. But we're deciding to use a Welder deck, and there are benefits to using Welder because Welder allows us to attach 2 basic fire energies from our hand, well 2 fire energies from our hand, to one of our Pokemon, then we get to draw 3 cards. Now, because we're using fire energies, it allows us to use fire tools such as Heat Factory for draw power, such as Salazzle for draw power, such as Fire Crystal to be able to go and get fire energies back out of our discard, and also Wishful Baton, which allows us to save our energies as we're going right through the match. Now this is really cool in our nice combo here, because we can build very devastating attacks to our opponents very quickly. So that's, I guess, the full combination with the Whimsicott. The other thing with the Whimsicott to keep an eye out for is the Toy Box GX attack, which is awesome for setup because for 1 Fairy Energy you get to search up to 5 cards from your deck and put them into your hand, which allows you just to go and get whatever pieces that you need for this match to be able to start devastating our opponent. So let's begin. Hello, Tired Unicorn Kid. Welcome. Alright. Cottonee. Ditto. Yep, we're fine with this. Perfectly fine with this. What sort of lightning deck is it? Is it Pikarom? If it's Zapdos, I'm in a lot of trouble, I think. Absol? Well, it's hard to call whether Zapdos puts me in a lot of trouble or not. Don't have... Oh, Ditto's down. Let's put another Cottonee down. Oops. We'll go NGTU and we'll go with the Wishful Baton as well. That's fine. Cynthia. Beautiful Welder with 2 fire energies. Couldn't have asked for anything more there. Kinda wishing that I put Tapu Lele down now. I mean, I had Ditto on to be a Cottonee. Maybe I should have done it that way. But I don't exactly have a tool card that I can chuck on at the moment. So what are you going to go and get yourself with that Volkner? Lost Blender Lightning Energy. Is this a Raikou deck? That's what it's feeling like to me. The Raikou variety, which it's looking like as well. So the Welder gets me a KO. I can NG attach the backline at the moment. Although I need 4 NGs for later, but that's just a manual attachment back on. Do I just act confident that I can pull that off? Possibly. Hoping you don't have a switch. A switch would be horrible for me right now. Mind you, you also need the Thunder Mountain. So there's a bit that you'd have to pull off here. Did Dene change? I mean, that certainly helps. That certainly helps. I was expecting this to be more non-GX build, but obviously not. Obviously not. So your supporter is done at least. Don't be a Zapdos and a Switch. A Zapdos, Switch, and Thunder Mountain. I suppose there's still a few combo pieces that you would need to put together. Still quite a few combo pieces that I want to put together too. Oh well, we'll go Whimsicott. We'll Welder to it. These two. To you. It's enough for the KO. Got a second Whimsicott that we can play, which is beautiful. Got Cynthia for the next turn. I'm feeling like we'll use that and not worry about the toy box here. Something like NG Blow is the way to go. Although, do we put it to, do you have Switch and another NG attachment? And just really set up? It's a huge risk. We're going to do it. We need you, although let's Nest Ball for it. Possibly want you. A couple of Nest Balls. We don't feel like we need anything else on that regards. We need a Fairy Charm is fine. And I'm feeling like an NG attachment for next turn. Let's get a Fire NG. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Feeling that. Let's go. Rather than take the KO. It's a huge risk because I don't know what else is in this deck. And if you top deck like Guzma or Switch or something like that, well, I probably should have got something. I mean, Thunder Mountain was enough. So huge risk, and it's probably not going to pay off unless I flip heads. We are a coin flippy deck. Got to remember that. We like our coin flippy. So come on, coin flip of heads. That's what we're going for now. If a coin flip of heads, like, then that was like the perfect play. It is Pikarom. Okay. EP. Really would love a coin flip of heads now. Gonna sprint out of it. Choice band. I mean, you're just surviving still, I think. 180. Yes! Yes! Look at that! Look at that! Alright, so, Nest Ball. Go and get ourselves, I mean, you go down in 120. I've got an NG attached to you. That makes me sad. What do we want to do? We want to go you down. That's fine. We want to go you down. I want to get Salazzle in. Oops, Salazzle in. That sounds pretty good. We're going to have to NG attach to you. So what we're going to do first is we're going to roast reveal this guy out. We're going to Cynthia on this particular hand in a moment. Oh, we can Welder rather than Cynthia. Which sounds fine, but we're going to Ultra Ball first. Get rid of Lily. Get rid of Cynthia. Go and get... Do I want another Cottonee set up? Feel like that's a yes. Cottonee. We're probably going to need to welder onto this Whimsicott though. That's the only issue. But that's what we'll do. Just because I need to make sure of the KO here. We'll get that Viridian down. And what we're now going to do, we haven't manually attached yet, have we? We'll get rid of these, it's Stretcher. Get a Fairy NG. And get that NG onto you. Sounds pretty good. And we'll now NG blow. Smack you out. And see who you want to attack with. Oh, you're going to offer up Absol. Well, it sounds fair. I mean, it seems like you're going to be a couple of NG attachments away here. It's what it feels like anyway. Kind of like having Diantha in hand, but I think we need to reset this hand. Tapu Koko's a good pull. I'll get a couple of Lightning NGs back. Could be a Tapu Koko GX play. Got that many Lightning NGs on the field. That could play quite nicely. I play very nicely. So this is a Tapu Koko GX, so you're just going to hold on to that Pikarom. Might be holding on for the Pikarom turn. Top deck Guzma for me. Let's go this way. Let's Fairy Charm. Let's Viridian this away. Don't want to pull anything at the moment. Cynthia. I can play quite nicely on the next turn and got that Diantha back too. Do I want to dig deeper? Yes, yes we do. Change of clothes, we'll bring this back. We'll dig that a little bit deeper into my deck. I am running Guzmas. I haven't forgotten to add Guzmas, have I? Because I haven't seen any Guzma yet. There is a very good chance that I've forgotten to add Guzma to this deck. I don't know that. I'm going to have to check that. But I don't know. I haven't seen Guzma yet, and I didn't check. Well, I didn't do any deck check because I'm lazy. Alright. So Pikarom joins the fray. The beautiful thing about this is we can go with a Confusal play. And hope that you don't have enough switching. Tagbot GX. Ah, you got me. You got me. Well, at least it's GX attack gone. We'll get rid of that one. That one and that one. Yep, that sounds fun. On to you. Yep, sounds good. Couple of fire engines in this card. We can go a nice welder. 4, 5, 6. It's 180, 190. 2 NGs onto it. Yeah, that's got you. So what we want to do now is run the old Diantha. What I want to bring back... Oh, wait. No, we don't want to run Diantha. That was the wrong call. Oh well. Here's what it is. What do we want to do here? grab a fire energy, and we'll just dig. So we'll grab a fire energy with it. Yep, that's fun. We'll heat factory. We'll fire crystal. And we're now going to dig a little bit deeper into our deck. And we'll use our roast reveal. Continue digging in. There's a triple acceleration energy, which is all we need. Excellent. We don't need to do anything else, really. I'm fairly happy with what we've got happening in the hand. Chuck a Wishful Baton. And yeah, just energy blow. Smack out Pikarom. 280 damage. Beautiful. I just had to stop and think, do I actually want to do anything more? I don't think so. Look at the hand that I've got. It is ridiculous how many cards I've got in hand. This draw engine's working beautifully. Who needs Porygon Z to whack out Pigaroms? Like one-shot Pigaroms with a Whimsicott deck. And I haven't even used my little Confusal stuff yet. Makes me sad. Going all out here. Try and get out this Whimsicott. But you also need to get a field blower. If you get the field blower, it'd be devastating. But we got Viridian, like... Oh, we couldn't quite get them. Oh, ouch. And edgy blow. Smack you out. 190 damage. Bit of an overkill. But, yeah. We like the overkill. Good game, good game. Hello, QT Lucina. Welcome. This'll play. I can live with this hand. I can live with this hand. Can certainly live with this hand. Liking the hand. If I mentioned I like this hand. Alright, Cottonee, Salandit. And we've got first turn, we've got a Lily. This is beautiful. Nest Ball, just to thin the deck a little bit more. Celesteela is what we're playing against. Let's go and get the Tapu Lele down, I'm feeling. Yep. Go and get that Tapu Lele into the play. We don't want to Ultra Ball away a Fire Energy at this stage. You are hitting my weakness. That's a bit of a shame. It is a bit of a shame. You could well and truly go down here. So, what we're going to do is confuse you to make that a little bit harder. We're going to go and get ourselves you down. And then Heat Factory. Go and get some more cards to play with. Get a Wishful Baton down. We'll go and get that back from you. And yeah, we're done. Don't like the fact that you're hitting me for weakness. Really don't like that fact. What's Discovery GX do? Okay. That's a bit of a risk to try and pull that off. If you want to try and get that GX attack. He had to take advantage of Heat Factory as well. That makes me sad. I don't think I've ever played against Celesteela. And I really don't ever want to build this deck. Pretty sure someone asked me to. I'm like, yeah, you know, maybe not. Alright, we'll get you down. We have no draw. That makes me sad. What we're going to do is we're actually going to Toy Box GX. What I want is a second Whimsicott if I can, but I do want Fire NGs. Maybe a Fire. We'll get a Fire NG, that's for sure. We'll get ourselves Salazzle because that's useful. We'll go and get ourselves. What else do we want? We want a Whimsicott. We want... Although we want Welder and Fire Energy, don't we? So we'll go get Fire Crystal. Hang on, what else have I got? Fire Energies. So that's 2. 1 for that. Draw cards. Maybe one more Fire Energy and a Welder. Welder. And a Fire Energy. And just hope that I can get into the Whimsicott later. Yeah, that's fine. We're good with that. We'll hold there for now. Hold there. Taking a chance, giving you more time to get that power cycling, which can one-shot me quite nicely. I'm hoping you don't have a nice... Going Gladion? Okay. Got plenty of cards in your hand, that's for sure. At least you could have double Colorless NG or triple Acceleration NG to still try and attack. Kind of hoping you don't. Taking a big of a chance here. Alright, so that makes me happy, seeing that. Gonna Pokecoms. Torracat. Yeah, I suppose that's how you make this attack do a little bit more. That's one way to do it. Persian. Excuse me. So the question is, how much damage can I actually do? Can I get to that 200? I don't think so. I can get to 190. About that anyway. Alright, Salazzle down. What we're going to do is Nest Ball first. What else do we want? Another Cottonee? Yeah, that's what we want. So we're going to get another Cottonee down. Feeling like I don't want to Ultra or anything. What we want to do is just start using our draw. Just fill our hands with cards. Yep, that's feeling good. Let's continue filling our hand with cards here. Let's then Fire Crystal. Get 3 Fire Energies back. And then what we're going to do is Welder them onto Whimsicott here. That sounds fun. Alright. We have got a ridiculous number of cards in my hand. What's this doing at the moment? 90, 180, 190, yeah. So a triple acceleration energy doesn't get me there. So I'm feeling like what we do. Don't need you and I don't need you. Honestly don't. We'll go and get ourselves the Whimsicott down. Get a Fire Energy too. That seems fun. Because we're two-shotting at the moment, so we don't worry about attaching more at this stage. We'll just Energy Blow. Smack into you. It's amazing how this draw engine works. I mean, you've got a ridiculous number of cards in your hand as well. Pokemon Fan Club. I don't know what that make and pay Persian's all about. So you're setting up the Celesteela and backline, ready for one-shots, which is fine. I think we get another NG onto you, rather than putting a triple acceleration NG, just put a Fire NG. Oh, you got the switch. Beautiful, beautiful. Can one-shot this thing back though. And it's protected. Oh, I can't anymore. I was assuming that... Although we can Heat Factory and see if we can get another Welder. Which is massive if we can. It's absolutely huge if we can. Well, that's what we do after we Ultra Ball. So we're going to Ultra Ball here. We don't need this many Ultra Balls. Do we need any more Ultra Balls, honestly? It could thin the hand, which is nice. Let's get rid of Tapu Lele here. Go and get a Whimsicott. How many Welders do we have? Couple. There's a chance. So, we'll whack a Whimsicott down. We will Rose Reveal here. Come on, Welder. Yes! We get the Welder, which is beautiful. Get on to that Whimsicott. I've actually got to make sure I don't deck out here. Just got to keep an eye on that. This stage, I don't think I need to do anything more. So we'll just NG blow. Smack you out. And see what you've got coming down. Says a lot about Celesteela, doesn't it? Hits me for weakness, and it's still struggling. Alright, make him pack. Ah, I probably should have looked at that. Be interesting to see what you want me to discard. Probably should have looked at that though. Probably should have looked at that. See, I wasn't familiar with what this Persian does. If I knew what this Persian does, I would have thinned this hand so hard. And I mean so hard. But anyway. What's the coin flip about? So when you use make and pay, what's the coin flip about? If your opponent's full, they reveal the hand. Discard until your opponent has exactly 4 cards in their hand. Be interesting to see what you want me to have. Alright, you want me to have NGs? That's fine. We'll just continue attaching. We're good with that. For the moment. It is kind of annoying you got rid of my Confusal plays at the moment. But for now, we'll just NG blow. Whack you out. We're in a pretty imposing position still. Go and get some NGs back. My triple accelerations, I've got 1 left in deck. Luckily for me, I'm hitting that thing pretty easily. And then I'm trying to work out how you're getting the KOs from here. So my play is just making sure I don't deck out. And I keep resources. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't check to see whether there's any, Did that seriously not one-shot me? Okay. No worries. That's hilarious. Fire Crystal. Go and get an NG back. Do we want to draw into our deck at all? Is there anything in my deck? A triple acceleration NG, that could be good. Let's draw into it once. Didn't find the triple acceleration NG, which makes me sad. But I should be able to draw into it completely on the next turn. So we'll go on extra NG here, and we'll just NG blow. Smack you out. Because you can't let me take 1 more prize card. And I've got Deantha, and I've got triple acceleration NG. Alright, so I can go and get 3 triple acceleration NGs in hand, even though I can't use them all if I wanted. I'm enjoying this deck. I do want to put my opponent into the whole double coin flippy thing. So I think it'd be hilarious. I haven't got that yet. Now, something I do need to check is whether there's Guzma. Because I am reasonably sure I've forgotten to add Guzma to this deck. And that's something I need to go and get. I'm pretty sure I've forgotten to put Guzmas in this deck. Which is kind of funny. What do I want it for? I'll work that out in a moment. Yeah, I'm reasonably sure Guzma doesn't exist in this deck. You're not going to take a single prize card. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Alright, NG Bloke. Smack you out. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hello, J4 Shen. Welcome. Alright, Salandit. Not what I wanted. This is terrible. This isn't good. If you just won the definition of terrible. We'll weld up because this is all I can do. Just one NG2. Okay. So it got me more cards at least. That's the thing that it did do. What I'm going to do is get rid of a Fire Energy because we can get that later. I might get rid of a Welder. Oh, I really don't want to. Fairy Charm. I'll go and get Cottonee down. Cottonee down. Viridian. Get rid of Triple Acceleration Energy, as much as I don't want to do that either, but wow, we've only got... We prized... Oh no, I've only got 5 in deck, don't I? So we prized 2 of them. That's okay, it's okay. We'll see if you've got any of those shenanigans, field blowers or anything like that happening. Other than that, we'll just pass it over. What we're looking at in the next play is a Cynthia. And probably looking at Toy Box to begin with. It's really probably all I'm looking at. Ninja's alright, that's what I thought. Okay. Gonna ignore me. Rude. Alright, well, Cynthia. Possibly should have thinned before I did, but oh well. What do we want? We do have Salazzle, so Ditto sounds like the fair play here. We'll get an energy to you. And we're gonna grass fire you. Yeah, take that. It's an epic battle going on in the front line here. It's absolutely epic. Like, look at this. Salandit versus Sharpedo now. That's rude. I didn't evolve. You didn't either. Alright, well. We could Welder, but I'm not liking the Welder. Really not liking the Welder. What I'm liking here is a Fire Energy to you, a Liza, Shuffle. And alright. I was probably going to manually retreat anyway. Need to learn to manually retreat first. Anyway. Unespo. That didn't help too much, did it? Go and get another Cottonee down, although this could be useful. Oh, I need a Fairy Charm one. Alright, we'll go and get Cottonee for now. And I've already got you anyway. Do I want you? Possibly not. We'll go and get rid of these 2. Go in Toy Box. So we're going to play this next one. Retreat. toy box. So we do need one of you for next time. So what we're going to do is grab Salazzle, grab a Nespal, grab... How many fire energies do I have in here? Oh, thank God. I thought I just hit done on that. Fire Crystal, Welder, and a Fairy Charm. Because I don't think I've grabbed a Fairy Charm yet. Have I prized both Fairy Charms? I've prized both Fairy Charms. Oh no, I've discarded one. When did I discard one? Oh well. Okay, the other one's prized. So, don't need the Nespal then. We'll just go and get a triple colors energy and a fire energy. Why not? That's fun. Probably need another Whimsicott, but I was put under time pressure. So it is what it is. Alright, so you're going to start working your way into my Whimsicott. Kind of hoping you don't have to count in my heat factory. No, we top decked a Whimsicott. That's the reason why I didn't go and get a Whimsicott. What are you talking about? That would have been silly if I did that. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to heat factory first. Yep, that seems fair. We'll now go on Fire Crystal. Go and get a couple of energies back. 3 energies, that's what we want. And then we're going to Roast Reveal. Just to build up the hand nicely. Alright, so we have the Welder play. How loud am I going to go? I mean, that's 5, 6, 7, 8 energies, which is 2, 4, 2, 5. Okay, so we're going to go all out. You two. On to you. And then triple acceleration energy. On to you. And I don't feel like I want to do anything else at this stage. Just hold that for now. We'll energy blow. One shot you. And see what you've got coming next. It's amazing how much damage you can actually build up without Porygon Z with this deck. It's incredible. Didn't find the other Fairy Charm that I was after, but anyway. We've got Diantha. If this goes down, we've got Diantha to go and pull Fairy Charms back anyway. But you've got a lot of work to do now, because this Whimsicott is up and rolling. It's amazing how like easily this deck can just pull so many cards into hand. I love the draw engine of this deck. It's huge. I do just need to remember to retreat before using the Fire Crystal before, so I can pull an extra fire energy out. But anyway, that's the past. Yeah, there's a lot of work that you had to do to get back in that match. Alright, good game, good game. Hello, Luca March. Welcome. Tapu Lele, we don't want you up front. It's supposed to be in the back line, buddy. Alright. I did discover that I forgot to add Guzma to this deck. My bad, my bad. Shrine. Non-GX, Venusaur to get extra NGs. Feeling like this could well be, oh no, Heracross. Powerful friends, okay. Heracross deck. Wouldn't mind you using the escape rope on the next turn, so I'll get me a... Alright, Rangaroo. Yep. I do need to win that stadium battle. I don't want shrines chipping away at me for too long. How much do you do again? 120. Let's see, you are a 2-shot at least. 150. Hey! We weren't supposed to do that now. It's rude. We're not Ultra Ball here. I'm gonna get rid of you two. Go and get a Cottonee down. That seems fun. We are going to Confusion that Heracross. Chuck an NG. And Cynthia. Alright, because we've got the Salazzle handy, we might go and get Salandit or Ditto. Might as well get Ditto down. We've got the... We'll get Salandit for now. That seems fair. That seems fair. That's... Okay. We're done. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? You got that. That is nuts off that top deck. Beautiful, but nuts. Alright, so you can easily one-shot me after you get all the Lurantis and all those shenanigans up and rolling. I have one Guzma to try and chase this down. Hopefully the Confusion play is coming clutch. That's what we're hoping for. Lots of coin flipping. Really sad if I lost you here. It is what it is, I guess. Alright, a switch. Do you have a switch back? Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to Salazzle Roast Reveal. Get Viridian out there. Fire Crystal. You back? Oh, I played that wrong. I should have NG attached and then... Oh well, is what it is. Well, Viridian you out. We're gonna Welder these two on to the Cottonee here. We're gonna nest ball. Get you down. The problem I have right now is I don't really have any draw amongst a lot of other things. Do I want to protect the Tapu Lele right now? That's the question. No, because I can desperately go and get you back if I need to. Do I want a thinner card from my deck? Yes, I do. We will thin a card from it. Go and get a Fire NG for the moment. Possibly shouldn't have done that. But if we're running Diantha on the next turn, doesn't really matter. We'll confuse you. Get an NG attachment to you for now. Continue attaching NGs. Because we need 4 on you to be able to get these Heracrosses. Oops. So it'll be interesting to see whether you want to once again risk attacking through Confusion. He's already burnt one switch. I'm hoping he can't get after that Cottonee, because that'll be massive if you can. Gotta try and win that stadium battle. Which I should be able to. Okay, another Heracross down. I think you are going to go for the old risk it play here. That's what I'm feeling. Unless you can find another switch. If you get another switch, it'll be huge for you. Going to Cynthia. Please don't find another switch. Alright. Well, it was a risk. I always knew it was going to be a risk. And a race review. Got a Whimsicott. Ditto. What we need here, I think, is it has to be a Fairy Charm. Possibly a way to draw out of this for the next turn, honestly. Although I don't like the stadium card sitting there, and I've got draw if I put the Viridian out potentially. But that's potentially. Let's get Cynthia. We'll just take some hits from that shrine for the moment. And I like it. Oh, we don't need to confuse when I think about it, because we're one-shotting at the moment. Probably should have asked that shrine. But anyway, we'll get an energy card to you for the moment, and energy blow. Smack through you. So the confusion, I've got to get my mind out of the whole we're going after lots of confusions, because that's really not what we're doing. We should be able to still win the stadium battle. Still got 3 stadiums in hand. I just don't want it to go for too long. Keep ticking over for too long. That's all. And we're just hoping lots of coin flips go our way. The last one didn't. Will this one? But yeah, give up on the whole confusion stuff, because we're just one-shotting now. Or hoping to maintain one-shotting anyway. Hopefully you don't have any field blower either. Mind you, if I see field blower, it's probably now that I'd rather see it. And that's doing 140 now. So it's not in the one-shot range yet. I mean, a choice band it is. Good. Good job, Whimsicott. Form that wall. That's what we want. A nice solid wall. I don't feel like I want the triple acceleration down at the moment. Not that it matters, but we will. Well then, Cynthia. Go and get ourselves some more cards. Got Guzma to go and target someone if I want as well. At some stage. Get a Fairy Energy onto you. I feel like I do need to get another Cottonee down. Just so I've got it set up for the future. I'm feeling like let's get a Fairy Energy onto you at the moment. That's what I'd rather just at the moment. Alright, let's Energy Blow. Smack you out. Four prizes to go. One thing I didn't do is get rid of that shrine. Which means you possibly go down here. Quite possibly. Very likely. Doing 140. The worst thing would be to go down by Shrine, which is what this would... In fact, 170. No, you wouldn't go down by Shrine here. Alright, so at least if you kill me with this guy, we don't go down by Shrine. And we get to maintain those energies. That's the only upside that I can see. Now the question is... Do I have enough to go after the Venusaur at the moment? 160. Got 4 energies on you. It's 120, 130. Yes, I do. Is that the play? Feeling like it is. Which means you're only 1 energy attachment from being able to attack with 2 guys afterwards though. You're fairly well set for attackers. Let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that. I don't think, like, that's just really wasting my time, I think. So, what we want to do instead is Ultra Ball here. Get rid of these 2. We'll go and get ourselves Whimsicott. We need to dig for a stadium, so I'm thinking that we Cynthia first. So Cynthia. Wow, no digging cards. Would have thought would have had something out of that. These, okay. Well, it is what it is. I just Energy Blow. We're really after coin flips again. To go our way. So it could just about be over here. Now this is the bad situation because you're only doing 140 damage. So I really have to flip heads. Ugh. Okay, that hurts. That hurts. That really does hurt. Unless I can oust the Shrine this turn. Which, look, we have to just burn a Tree CE here. Chuck Cottonee down. Oh, I don't like playing it. It doesn't really matter. You've got probably Guzma for win anyway. It's just all out. Stretcher's just going to replace a card in the deck. That's not going to do much for me. Chuck a Tree CE onto you. I have to shuffle. I really don't want you going down on the turn back. Good, we got Viridian to get that out there. Good. Just in the nick of time for that one. So, we're now Energy Blow. Smack through you. Still had 2 more KOs. And we don't have our Tree CEs anymore. Because I thinned that. But anyway. Is what it is. Got a Cynthia. So hopefully that'll play. Loranta's coming down. Interesting. Do you have the Guzman now to go and pick someone off? You've got the switch. So you're going to burn a card. Okay. I mean, you need 1 more attacker. If I top deck Tree CE, this is where... I don't know. Cynthia, so you're after probably digging for that Shrine. That's what I'm feeling. There's your other attacker. Power pad back. Those Shrines hurt me for way too long. You still got 2 more in deck, probably. Yes, Whimsicott. Alright, now the game is in my favour. And it is time to rate this deck, and same with damage here. Well, the Whimsicott attack, if we get enough energies on it, it can pretty much one-shot anything in the game. So, for that reason, the damage here is an easy 10 out of 10. As for the defense, well, we're about really just confusing and frustrating our opponent whenever we can. So we've got the Fluffy Cotton ability, which allows us to flip a coin, and if heads, we get to prevent the damage of our opponent's attacks. Plus, we've got the Charm ability, which allows us to confuse our opponents and reuse that with the Magearna right through the match. So, yes, these are all abilities. They can be turned off. You got to keep that in mind. But if they can't turn off, we're about just frustrating our opponents to try and KO as many of our Whimsicotts as we can. So, for that reason, I'm going to give the defense a 9 out of 10. As for reliability, now yes, this is a stage 1 deck and stage 1 dependent quite a lot, but it's a cheap attack to get off, and it's amazing how quickly we can, build up that attack with the fire tools that we have at hand. So reliability of this deck, it's super consistent. I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. So overall, what do I think? Well, I love the little combination that we had with the Whimsicott and the Magearna Tapu Lele. I think it worked quite well. I mean, you could easily run this deck without this little combination, but it gives you time, can buy you time against some decks when you're confusing your opponent as well. The Welder, I found that even though I didn't have Porygon Z, I didn't really miss it too much because the Welder consistency that this provided within the deck, the fire consistency and the fire tools that we have, allows us to build up our Whimsicott quite nicely. So yeah, overall I was pretty impressed with the deck, giving it a 9 out of 10.